Welcome back. So this is part 2 of our trip and we are leaving Southampton today and heading to Cowes on the Isle of Wight. We actually made a quick stop at Hamble Point Marina to top up on fuel. It's an MDL marina just like our home base in Wolverstone, so we could actually use our berth holder points to pay here, which was really nice. Anyway, this passage took us about an hour and 45 minutes, and for the first time on this whole trip we weren't setting off late at night or at the crack of dawn. We were actually leaving at about lunchtime, which was really nice. As soon as we set off, I pretty much got cracking with prepping us a nice hot lunch. Now on this trip, I have been cooking things that I can do in one pan. It's quick and easy and I can make a lot of it in one go. So I'm doing a chicken with veggies and rice, which is kind of like a smoked paprika Spanishy vibe to this one.
Behind the little motorboat and Axo Park.
You like it?
We made our way down the River Hamble, and just like Lily did at the start of this video, we made the classic mistake of pulling into Hamble Point Marina, completely forgetting it doesn't actually have a fuel dock. So back out we went. Thankfully, Port Hamble was only a stone's throw further along, so we headed there instead and finally got the fuel we needed. Once we had topped up, we turned around and set a course straight across to Cowes.
That's round.
Yeah, now tighten it up. Around us, and I've got this powerboat coming out. I want to go into the wind in a sec, take the pressure off, move the track forward. Alright, okay. Just watch him, because he's going to try and cut us up. And we've got a boy coming up, bang, a couple to the right. Right, good all right.
She went on Thursday, didn't we?
Yeah, we'll go Thursday.
Get out of the way. So out of all the marinas that we stayed in, this was by far the cheapest. It was about £46 a night, and we were really lucky to get in, to be honest, because this was just a couple of days before the start of Cowes week. So over the little bit of time we were there were lots of boats coming in, which meant we were on the outer breakwater, but that was absolutely fine for us and we loved it. I have to admit, I was kind of wishing we were here for like a whole week. I absolutely loved Cowes. It was so old-fashioned and cute, and we found some really cool shops like this one. It had this tiny piano that Prim really wanted to bring back on the boat, but we definitely don't have the space for that. We spent the evening watching the boats come in and getting ready to race. It was really busy, but it was just so nice to switch off and take it all in. So after a brilliant night's sleep, Prim was well and truly ready to get off the boat and stretch her legs. And I think that Hans probably needed a break from his new best friend as well. So we decided to take her for a day out to Blackgang Chine, which was about 25 minutes in a taxi from where we were, and she absolutely loved it. After a very busy day, we were really hungry for some dinner, so we went back to the boat, got Hans and headed into the town to find a restaurant. There were loads of places to eat and we ended up going into a lovely little Italian, but me and the girls were ready for an early night, so we got ourselves into bed and Joe and Hans went out for a little bit of night fishing.
Today we're leaving Cowes and setting course for Haslar Marina. It's a short but scenic passage of around 10 nautical miles depending on your route. It's packed with traffic, tides, and there's a lot to look at. As we slip past the iconic Royal Yacht Squadron, we picked up the main channel and let the tide do some of the work. If you're crossing towards Portsmouth Harbour, keep an eye out for all of the ferries, high-speed cats and naval vessels. This is one of the busiest stretches of water in the UK. Approaching the marina entrance, you'll spot the bright green Haslar lightship. This marks the entrance into the marina. And this is where we'll be spending the night.
Do your circle next.
Sit.
Round the back of this for a minute.
Yeah, check that, Kathy.
You'll be down one loop, one cross, one loop.
2 loops.
Take one off because this will double up and cover it for it. It's only because it won't fit on there, so I'll jump up.
So we're here in Gosport and you can probably tell the weather was looking pretty bleak. But rather than sit on the boat and wait it out, we decided to hop on the foot ferry to Portsmouth. It's only a 4-minute ride across the harbour and it drops you right at the entrance to the Portsmouth Historic Dockyard.
What's a senior? Are you a senior? So one senior, 2 adults, a baby and a 2-year-old.
This is where you'll find the National Museum of the Royal Navy, home to centuries of naval history from Nelson's HMS Victory to the recovered Tudor warship, the Mary Rose. A perfect rainy day adventure and a great way to make the most of being just across the water. Well done. Where are we?
Seakat.
We're not on Seakat now. What are we on now?
Seakat.
We're on a ferry.
No, my back's not that.
Jesus Christ, people are small back then.
Seeing the restoration of HMS Victory up close was so interesting, and I was honestly amazed by how much there was for Prim to get involved with. She made her own badge, learned Morse code, and she even got her own little hard hat to help with the restoration activities. Luckily, most of the day was indoors because the moment we stepped outside it turned into the heaviest rain we have ever been in, and by the time we made it back to the boat we were absolutely soaked from head to toe. So we decided to dry off and settle in for the night and get ready to leave Haslar Marina in the morning. Well, this is the start of our passage home.
We've just left Haslar Marina in Portsmouth. It's going to be about 28 hours to get home in one leg.
Kids are both still asleep, so we're heading off nice and early, and we'll update you along the way.
When you pull, wait for a gap for it to go between the things.
Yeah, ready?
Go on, head up.
Use the winch when you're napping.
I'm getting dragged towards the fort. Stay there, Primrose.
As we approach a gorgeous sunset, the temperature starts to drop and the sea state begins to change. The reality of this 28-hour leg is setting in and we're already feeling pretty tired. So while Lil gets dinner going, I'll squeeze in a quick refuel to keep us going.
Nearly done. 5 minutes. 1 pan chicken and rice.
Another great dinner down, the kids and Lil are already in bed and then the rain starts heading our way.
Rainfall behind us.
Hey?
Rainfall behind us.
As the night goes on, we decided to make an unplanned stop in Dover at 1 AM. It had been a rough few hours and even though Hans and I alternated naps, we knew we needed a proper sleep.
I was pleasantly surprised to wake up in Dover, slept through the whole thing, and so did the kids. Even little Pearl at just 3 months old didn't wake up with the motion of the boat. So we headed out for a lovely breakfast just down the road, all fueled up and ready for the final part of our journey. Right, now just tell me exactly what you want me to do.
Lead you off,
Yeah?
and then you'll have to just take that line off her hands in a minute, just pull it out,
Yeah.
and then you'll have to undo the front and throw the whole rope onto the boat.
Yeah.
Go on, pull it out.
Undo it, Joe.
Yeah, I'll do it, go on. You'll have to come on the back corner, Lil.
That's fine, wherever.
Ready, Lil?
Meters to go, Joe.
Yeah, hold on. Take your time.
Do you?
You all right?
Yeah.
Oh, we're on.
Go to the front. It's going to blast on, we're alright. Hang on, I'll come round. Your front's tied.
Yeah, front stand.
Wait there then. Is it self-service or?
Help yourself, I'll do the press the button, sir. Number 4 was your red diesel.
Yep.
Right, as soon as you take that nozzle off, I'll go bang the button, start the pump. When you're done, in, then put up there, come down to the top.
Perfect, thank you.
All right, baby Pearl. And that's my cue. The juggling act continues. So this actually worked out really well timing wise, because while Joe was getting fuel, Pearl needed feeding, which meant she was going to be sorted just before we left this marina. So if I'm not tying lines, I'm changing nappies, and I wouldn't say we've got this polished now, but we're definitely starting to get some sort of a system in place.
Yeah, it might get rough for a little while where it was before.
Yeah.
So if it does,
We're a couple of hours away from that now, are we?
maybe. It's interesting to see what it looks like out there actually today. We had some really bad winds last night through there.
I think
That's the whole
overall
point
I'm
of doing
really
it.
happy with the trying to get the balance on this trip. I feel like we've learnt a lot.
Oh yeah, there'll be loads of things you'll do differently next time.
Yeah. And I think from the first day to now, Prim's learnt a lot. She knows when she's got to stay in here, and I think what's been challenging about this particular trip is she's had too much time just in here. Like when we're travelling, there's not going to be the time limit. We can say let's stay here for 4 days, and that is what will be the key
you travel
thing.
for a day, rest up for a couple,
Yeah,
travel
that's
for a
it. That's the thing. By the time we've got through, right, we've done all the puzzles, we've done the blocks, we've done colouring. It's only 10 a.m.
He's up, get the radio, and then we'll do lines.
You hover for 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Is that alright? She's nearly done. Just on the last little bit.
Eastern departure.
Prim, do you want a banana?
I want to do the low one. The secret that one and that one, the left that one.
Have a banana, what you say? Drink? I'll leave it there.
No.
It turned out to be such a good call stopping in at Dover for the night. We all woke up feeling refreshed, full bellies and fully stocked. We cast off from Dover at 1 p.m, pointing the bow towards Wolston Marina in Suffolk, which is home, about 66 nautical miles ahead of us. We tried to get the sails up straight away, but the main sheet decided to wrap itself around the lazy jack block at the mast. A quick untangle later and we were finally off on our last leg of the journey.
Yeah.
Don't overshoot it. Right, back to the wind. We've got hands. Sails clear. Put a wrap on it, Jean, and winch it in.
Yeah, is that alright?
That's it, yeah. Take the hand off, stick the hand away. Just leave it all in the drum for now.
Just a little bit.
We have home 20 miles away with clear view of Felixstowe docks, and then we have the final sunset of the trip. Absolutely gorgeous.
That'll do you now. That'll do. Hang on, get the keys, go.
Back in our home. And that's it. It's 10 to 1 in the morning. We're back at Ulverston. We've done it.